anything?
You got to this area, and she had already taken whatever was in the prison out of the prison. And when you killed her, a bunch of energy was released out of her. So you don't have an interaction with a god person here.
So it just like dissipated this time.
The way that it happened was as she died, it was like a storm cloud essentially erupted out from her as everyone around was pushed back by a big clap of thunder, and yeah, it just sort of exited her body and disappeared into the ether, which I'm sure will be fine.
Yeah, totally.
Better not have been the god of weed. I missed it. Eric would be very disappointed.
If it was the weed god, it would still be hanging out.
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
like,
we'd be smoking.
I got nowhere to be.
Hmm.
So, is there anything you guys want to do in here before you leave?
Did we already kind of search it?
Yeah, I think we did the investigation and the magic check on it. I remember doing detect magic around everything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she had the breastplate and she had the spear that were magic.
Yeah, Crixus got the breastplate to
Oh,
replace
good.
the magical one that is no longer magical from me.
Oh yeah.
What's your AC now, Crixus?
Well, what
It'd be
was
like
that
17
breastplate?
or 18.
Wasn't it like a?
It was a
composite.
+1 armor of resistance to acid.
Look for composite armor of acid resistance.
There you go.
Okay.
That's right, because it's not metal either. It's leather. But it's got like the
It is.
So
It's really neither. It has the properties of a breastplate, but isn't made of metal. It's made of a composite material. So
it's Kevlar. You have a Kevlar bulletproof vest.
I'll have to attune to it.
you do have to attune to it. Hey, stop it.
What?
Lay down.
All more attunement slots, damn it.
Yeah, I need more attunement slots too.
That is a thing. That is sad.
If only our DM had a gift.
If only. If only you had a kind and benevolent DM. Oh, and I don't think Eric is familiar with Sojourner's shape.
Quinn kind of filled me in.
Yeah, I let him know right after because I wanted to let him know what happened to Eric too. I told him, but and then the token was in the chat, so I'm sure he saw it.
Okay.
Yeah. Gravitude. That's awesome. I got Quinn. You want to give me that sword? I'll take it. I can attune to it, and then that way I'll have it whenever.
I still have access to your sheet, so I can just move it from mine to yours.
Perfect. I'll attune to it at the next rest. That way it's ready to go whenever I get it.
There you go, right under your shuriken.
What was special about that spear?
Thank you.
Okay. Foundry's updated.
I actually don't remember what was special with the spear.
The spear was a +2 radiant spear.
Oh, can I have that?
No.
Yeah. Take it, my friend.
I mean, it'll be. I assume I have to attune to it.
The same way you came in, which is up, and you find yourselves back here.
I can run around on water now, so Eric's just running around on top of the water.
Eric runs around on the water. I would like everybody to make me a perception check.
Perception.
Fuck you.
I'm coming.
Couldn't even be a 1.
Don't even know why I try.
Barely beat Crixus.
Not hard to
Wow.
do.
All right. It's going to be Hoven and Kappa. We'll see as you guys kind of get up into the water here, and and Eric starts running around. You'll see reflected in the water of the waterfall is your new friend that you know and love dearly, your Elfie boy. This guy. And
Jason.
he's yes.
Sorry.
Did you have something you wanted to do?
Nope.
Okay. He's reflected in the surface of the water as it cascades. He doesn't say anything to you, but who noticed Kappa and Hoven? Kappa and Hoven. He is kind of looking at you quizzically, and you can definitely tell he is pissed.
Oh, that's sad.
So your little
It's
plan
not-
back then didn't work as anticipated.
Hold on, the DM is also eating lunch. Uh, as you talk to his reflection, he'll say, "Fools, fools, all of you. You've no idea what you've done.
Enlighten us.
What do you think is going to happen with nothing to contain that energy?"
It'll go off and do whatever the fuck it wants. I don't know, man.
Whatever gods do, I don't know.
He'll
It's God
snap.
energy. It'll reform.
He'll snap his fingers and point at Crixus and say, "Exactly." And
Are we-
then his image is going to disappear from the water.
I mean,
Good.
hopefully they'll kill your ass. Oh, he's gone. Oh God, my axe. Ship, go.
Crixus swims like a salmon up the waterfall.
Yep.
Dodor and Reyna in tow. All right, I'm not gonna make you guys go through this whole area, but I will ask for one more perception check from everyone.
There we go.
Still doing that, I see.
Yep.
I saw dramatic rolls did an update, so I was like, oh, maybe they got rid of some of that stuff. But apparently not.
Nope, it's still there.
All right. Sojourner, Eric, Hoven,
Ugh.
and Kappa. Crixus is too busy.
In a UFO, apparently.
All right, this is the one
Actually,
where
yeah.
it sticks.
Yeah, it's just gonna hang out for a while because the UFO does that. As you make your way through the back up the river towards Daltrim proper, you can see burn marks and heavy damage to the surrounding rock walls, as though things have been lashed by lightning or fire.
I'm sure everything is fine.
So, where the fuck is it? Oh wow, the UFO hangs out even if we change maps.
No, that's convenient.
Good to know.
Well, give us a ride, Crixus. Jeez.
So let's.
Jump on it.
Is there a way to get rid of that? Go away, thing. Fuck it. I guess it's hanging out for a while. Okay. You
Huh.
arrive back in Dultrum, and I'm just gonna put you on the big Dultrum map for right now. And when you come up through the palace, you see the same thing as below. The occasional dead guard that has been fried by something. And as you come out into the main area, uh, just a trail of chaos and destruction, just a straight shot through the city towards the gate.
Now, any person or being that was there, are they still there, or has like everything just been decimated and there's like nothing left?
No, people are still alive. Like it hasn't just destroyed completely everything. But no one stops you on your way the through the palace. It seems almost a little bit too empty. But you only see a few bodies.
Maybe we should follow the trail of death and destruction.
Like it's not as bad as it looks, right?
I mean, how much investigating do you want to do?
I think
Oh, no,
we
no,
should-
that's-
I think we-
that's
I think
so
we
weird.
should move.
That's Sojourner asking the party for reassurance.
Haha.
Oh, it's fine.
At the end of the day, we got what we wanted, right?
But if they're still in town, we should probably stop whoever's doing all this murdering.
I think it might have been the massive energy source. You know, the God energy burning its way.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh yeah.
Hmm. Did we do that?
Oh, the elf did.
Ah, okay.
Can I stop anybody who the closest person that I see and ask them, hey, what just happened up here? We're trying to get some ideas of what's going on and come up here and all this is happening and trying to see what happened on the surface.
So if you are doing this still in the palace, like before you like head out into town, what you're gonna find is that the only person that you have available to you is like serving staff.
Mm-hmm.
All the guards, all the nobles, the king, none of them are around. So you grab this person. They look up at you. They're terrified. They say, "It just burst up from below. It was like just a storm inside, if that makes sense."
No, but like, so what? Just energy came and just tore this place all apart, asunder.
It was like like a hurricane almost, like a big cloud formed over the palace, moved through town. Horrible wind, horrible lightning, horrible stormage everywhere, just destroying everything in its path on the way out.
And where did it go?
Towards they'll point up towards the gate, towards out into the open.
Oh. It's probably fine. Damn elves. Ruining everything.
What's the worst that could happen?
So
What happens is it gets
so maybe we should follow this trail and see if we can stop it from doing any more of this damage.
either that, or we just like point it towards the elf's homeland and let it kill all of them.
That'd be a good idea, maybe.
I mean, no guarantee it won't kill like 1 million innocent people on its way there. But
It's time to question whether or not this group cares about collateral damage.
Apparently not.
I mean, Yeah.
Oh wait, Crixus' sister. Never mind. We can't
Yeah.
do that.
I mean, I
Can't do
didn't
what
tell
now?
you guys, but during that vision I had, I did see someone that looked like Crixus, kind of tied up and being tortured. I guess the best way
Well,
to
he's just
describe it.
he's just into that though, isn't he?
No, it
No,
looked
I am. My
feminine.
sister's not.
Yeah.
You know, if you're
I
into
will
that, you might want to
also
talk to my sister.
just quickly point out, if I recall correctly, your guys' ship is moored out here.
Oh shit, our ship.
Yeah, I'm beelining it for the ship, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
It might be time to GFO.
I'm gonna fly to the ship.
Ooh, you're cool.
Yeah, I
Show off.
am.
All right,
I-
Crixus
I don't
has,
gotta go.
I'm
Crixus
running
has
along the
Dodor
side of the
in his
building.
backpack, Reyna riding piggyback, and is sprinting through town as Kappa flies overhead.
I'm running
Uh,
along the sides of buildings.
I could take a
Eric-
straight line. You'll have to
Eric
follow the road.
defying
I just go
gravity at
straight.
every turn without flying. And
He's
yeah,
doing
you
that
guys.
Naruto thing where he jumps.
Oh, absolutely. He is fat Naruto right now.
Fuck yeah.
So yeah, you guys are able to make your way through town. If you don't intend to stop anywhere, then no one is going to stop you until you get out to the entrance to the city. At which point, you're going to see a lot of guard activity. They are working on getting the mechanism fixed so that they can shut the gate. It appears to be broken. And you will see. Oh, come on. There you are. Nope, that's not right. NPCs. You'll see Captain Greystone kind of directing traffic up there. She's the one that looks like so.
Oh yeah.
And as you approach coming down this bridge, she will see you. And who is, what's our marching order here? Who's out in front?
I'd probably be
Correct.
I'd be ahead. Well, how fast do you move, Crixus?
40.
Maybe 45. I'd probably be a little ahead of Crixus. We'd put Cap on the guess in front. If he's flying ahead.
I'd be right behind Crixus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can only move 30, but I don't have to like weave through. I can take a straight path, so
You guys can be in whatever order you want. It's not, we're not going to base this on who's the fastest.
Oh,
Yeah, I would be at least second or third for sure.
Okay.
I mean, if we're not trying to go by speed, I'd be
I mean,
up in
shit.
the front. But
Kappa's the face, so I guess Kappa is first, quickly
Yeah.
followed by
yeah,
Eric and
Crixus.
Right.
Crixus.
All right. As she sees you all approaching, she hefts her axe and she says, "You, what have you done?"
Wasn't us, was the elves.
Crixus paused through her. Get out of my way, my axe is dying. No, I'm just playing.
I'll let you make an athletics check if you want.
No.
Kappa, you'll say that. Kappa, make me a quick persuasion check.
Oh, okay. That's the wrong thing. There we go. The persuasion. Ooh, I'm not good at these.
Oh. Well, you get inspiration at least.
Yay, inspiration.
Yeah,
She is going to motion towards a couple of guards and be like, "Hey, we can't allow them to leave. We need to figure out what's going on here, and they could be the cause of this. We're going to have to arrest them for now."
Look, we've already taken care of your political debacle and going on in this place and how people are working with the elves, and then, we took care of that situation, so we need to get back to our boat.
Yeah, we took out the elves for you. Don't worry about it.
She'll say, "You gained entry to the palace," and then sometime later, she gestures just at the destruction around. "This happened."
The elves gained
Yeah.
entry first. We stopped them. It would have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, your people were
Oh, it
working
would have
with
been
the elves.
so much worse.
I'm gonna let you make one more persuasion check.
Just
Who's
David-
making it.
making it?
They have an advantage since we're helping.
Uh-oh. You better roll good.
Oh shit!
Just making the check.
I would like to just pop out a little.
Quick, use your.
Pop out a little.
I was gonna say, use your inspiration to make him roll again.
Miss Silvery Barbs to make her roll again. And who's rolling?
Is it me? Is it Crixus?
It'd
Me
probably
and-
be the Kappa.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would
okay.
say
And Kappa.
I would say it would be either Kappa or Hoven, whichever one of you wants to roll. You guys are doing the talking.
Can we roll
Yeah,
together
the
and just take the
advantage.
higher that way, or
Well, I can give Kappa advantage with my Silvery Barbs. So he's getting that roll.
okay?
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. She does not have a modifier to that roll, so that natural 20 is a 20.
What?
Uh,
A natural 20.
There
Her
was no
natural 20.
I Silvery Barbs her.
Oh yeah, that's right. I got so distracted with what we were talking about afterwards.
I mean, it's a good thing that wouldn't have mattered, giving him that. Yeah.
She's gonna look at you, look across the city, and just be like, I got a lot going on right now. We're trying to close the city off. I really don't have time to deal with you or whatever, and just kind of gestures at your whole group. Whatever this is. Your ship is,
Yeah, hey.
I think, not sunk,
Well,
but that
did that
storm
death cloud
definitely
go
went
that
right
way?
over the top of it.
Did it keep
Yes.
going? Is it like just out there?
Yes. I'm gonna say from where you guys are, you can see outside the tunnels that lead into Daltrum. You know that it's daytime and it looks like night out there.
Oh shit.
Man, if we had to fix our boat again.
I swear to God.
All right, cool. Thanks.
Okay,
We'll
bye.
grab a
Okay,
boat
bye.
and try to keep everyone from dying. Bye.
All right. Not even gonna check on your Bloodblade friends or nothing.
My axe is melting. I can care less.
I mean, I
remove
figure
you.
if we solve the problem, maybe they'll just let us back in a little bit later, and then we can check on people. But like,
Technically, I thought we were splitting. I thought some of us were just going to the ship, and then some of us were going
Yeah,
to check on them.
I
I
think
thought
that
we were
Yeah,
plan
and
changed
then-
when you got out here.
Yeah.
and then we realized that the death cloud was murdering people, and we were all like, "Shit, we should probably go to the ship."
Yeah, that's fair.
And I've got to switch out Sojourner's token on all of these maps.
Because I kind of want to.
Welcome.
I say we check out our ship and then go check in with them. Because I still want to get paid for what we just did.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna
I
move you to your
Don't
ship.
know how much they're gonna pay us. And once they seal the city, I don't know if they'll let us out. We might want to just get the hell out of here. I mean, we might end up in jail.
I mean, we didn't do it.
Yeah, but it's not a great look, though.
Hmm.
Either way.
Listen, it'll be fine. I'll convince them with my parrot, as a parrot appears on Kappa's shoulder.
What?
Does Kappa have a familiar now?
Kappa has a familiar now, and it's a parrot, a
Kappa's-
celestial. Well,
My
it's
best
a-
friend's the coolest.
Kappa,
It's a
send
clo-
me
it's
send me art for your familiar token, and I will get one made up.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
Technically, it's an owl because parrot isn't an option,
Yeah, but
but
that's
because
fine.
he's a pirate, it's a parrot.
It's a parrot.
Yeah.
Just use
okay.
the death parrot token that you made for the pirate thing.
That's
Yeah.
a humanoid parrot.
Exactly.
Is your familiar parrot a muscle-bound Aarakocra parrot by chance?
Fuck,
Yes,
fuck
it
yeah,
has
it
to be.
is. Oh, it can be.
All right. So you guys exit the city. You run back to your ship. You can see sails torn. Somebody roll me a d20 to see how extensive this damage is.
Not it.
I got it. Let's
Didn't
go.
blame you.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, not terrible.
Yeah.
All right, with a 14, definitely some tears in the sails, but you don't notice any sort of like listing like you're taking on water. You think that you probably got boffed around pretty good, but didn't sustain horrible damage. With sails in that kind of state, you'll probably move slower until they're repaired, but that's a thing that you can probably do on the ship. So you guys are on your ship.
Quickly check on everyone, make sure everyone's alive.
Yeah,
Uh,
sounds like a good plan.
as you guys make your way, Crixus, I see you are beelining somewhere.
LA.
Eliwick is in her shop. What is the status of Goddard?
Hmm.
Is he just gone?
Oh yeah.
Quinn?
Oh yeah, Goddard.
We lost Quinn.
We'll have to deal with that later.
I
I'm
sent you
definitely-
to the sec.
I'm definitely using that second picture.
Yeah, the
And
second
it
one's
is
the one I wanted, but you said muscle bound Eric Hoker, so the first one was like that fits your description, but no.
Yeah, no, we're gonna make that happen. All right, we'll deal with Crixus first. Crixus, you burst into Ellie's shop. She's mid working on something. She kind of whips around and she's like, "What?"
Hug. Also, freaking out. Axe.
She hugs you. You pick her up off the ground because she's tiny. She says, well, I guess it's good to see you too. I got a lot of my shit wrecked here, but I'm getting it put back together.
I will help.
What's wrong with your axe?
I don't know. It's melting.
Oh. Alright.
I just yell for oh my god, why did I just space?
You just yell.
Yep. Ah! Sojourner.
Ah!
I yell for Sojourner to help explain.
Sojourner, are you stealthy?
Yeah, Sojourner's like trying to not necessarily hide, but is like behind the corner and stuff. Like, Ellie's
Ellie, also prepare yourself. Sojourner looks different.
Crixus, actually, you should prepare yourself.
I've
Hi,
seen it.
Ellie. Ellie has always known.
Oh, you dirty bitch.
Well, you remember when you picked me up, I was working with her. I needed some repairs done, and I found the one person that I thought that I could trust. But yeah, Ellie, that entire chassis is disintegrated. It happened to his axe. The spores got to it. Rust monster flesh.
Ellie starts kind of like poking at Sojourner.
It's fun, isn't it?
She's like, it's a little bit fun.
Right. I join her.
All right, give me the X.
Hand it over.
She'll put it on her table and grab an extendable monocle and start looking at it. And she's like, "Ooh, this is like altered rust monster stuff here."
Don't tell me that. Oh my god.
Phew, I mean, I can probably make something happen here, but yeah, you're just gonna have to leave this with me for a minute.
Son of a bitch.
Look, the internal mechanisms of this axe have very tight tolerances and are very, very precise. Just that little bit of weight imbalance can really cause some problems. And then she like reaches up to put a hand on your shoulder and realizes she can't reach, so she puts a hand like
I've
on
been
your
there.
knee.
I've been down.
And she's like, "Don't worry, I'm gonna fix it."
Okay.
And then she's gonna turn around and start like, you can see she's like trying to choose tools that are non-ferrous to like chip out the sections that are damaged, and she's gonna start working on that. While that's happening, I see Kappa has gotten in bed with Jin. Is that where Kappa wants to be?
I mean, I thought it was funny, but no, Kappa's just checking in on Jen.
Jin's like, I'm a changeling, baby. I can be whoever you want.
Oh boy,
Just take the female form.
Crixus.
Whoa.
Kappa, where would you like to be? Just checking on Jin and like just what are you what are you doing here?
So since Jin's kind of the marshal person on the ship, he's gonna be like, "Has anyone been here? Did you see the storm? How bad is the damage?"
Jin will immediately pull out a notebook and she'll say, all right, we had 3 attempts by the dwarven guard to board. We denied every time. So they were not allowed on. We did experience the storm. We were able to loosen up our moorings enough to drift off, so we didn't get slammed around. But there does appear to be some minimal damage. All crew are accounted for. No one was lost during that time, and since no one was allowed into town, we didn't do any. No one wandered off. All crew are still accounted for.
Oh, thank gods. That's good.
And
All
you
right.
actually picked up a crew member, if I
Ooh.
recall.
Yeah,
I
we
need
had.
to-
Yep.
Did
So
we pick up 3?
Kappa Bold
Oh, yeah,
will come
okay.
in, and be like, "Is this where I should set up, or I don't really have a lot of
Oh, hi,
stuff."
Bolg.
Hi.
I mean, yeah,
I forgot about
it's
him.
probably fine.
Who's Bulk?
The wizards
Bulk
is-
is the orc wizard that
magic
you
guy.
guys picked up.
Yeah.
Hmm.
we convinced them to be a part of us because
Reyna rolled a nat 20 at a crucial moment.
Mm-hmm.
He says he starts like moving into this bunk down here, and he's like, is there like a gym on this ship or something? I got to keep this up." And he just gestures at his heavily muscular body.
It's in
You know-
Crix's.
We can definitely make one happen. Good
I feel
idea.
like you guys are collecting people that are jacked just all the time. Is that why you guys picked me up?
So it's because
Yeah, I need
besides
someone
Jin
stronger on
and
this
us,
boat.
there aren't many people here that can fight. So if someone goes, "Oh, look at that ship," we're gonna raid them to get close, and all they see is a bunch of really jacked people. They'll be like, "You know what? Never mind. Let's not attack those guys." An intimidation thing.
I mean, you know I'm a wizard, right? These are all glam muscles.
You know, that's okay. The enemy won't know. They'll see a jacked orc and they'll go, "Screw that. We don't want to tussle with the orc."
All right, you know what? That tracks. All right, Kappa
Yeah.
gets his report from Jin. Hoven, what are you doing?
I mean, in a similar fashion, I'm gonna ask Sam and Opal, like, what did they see? Anything going on with, because the servants in the castle didn't really have much to say about the devastation, and if they saw anything more than just a storm come through and tear up the ship. land.
I'm rolling for them right now. Opal is gonna say, "Well, I was down below tending to Kappa's mom. Um, Speaking of which, not being allowed into town to gain supplies is I don't have a lot of stuff left for her. So that's
Yeah, I figured.
gonna be a problem." Sam, sitting on the edge of her bed, is like, that wasn't any kind of storm that I've ever experienced. Um, it almost had personality, if that makes sense.
And so
Like-
they're not shocked. I'll fill them in about Sojourner and his new form, so that, and the, probably too late at this point, but the new members that we picked up on the board, that they're
Did you pick up
Friendly?
somebody besides Bolg that I don't remember?
At the last
Well,
place,
so
we picked up the three fighters, the
Yeah.
pit fighters, or
we
however
had the
many
pit
there were.
fighters. Yeah, there were
Oh,
3 pit
that's
fighters.
right. I
We were
totally
gonna
forgot
drop.
about them.
We all forgot
Yeah,
about them
we-
for a while, I think.
Yeah, we were
Um,
gonna drop them off here, but we weren't allowed into the city, so we were kind of like, dude, just stay with the ship for a minute. We'll figure it out, and if you can't come here, we'll take you somewhere else.
I totally forgot about them.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, we'll say they are up here. One.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
temporary crew. I don't think any of them are gonna stay with us.
You guys have almost like a real crew now. Oh my god, I was about to say something before, and I got sidetracked.
Can I start trying to repair the sails? Like with some
Um,
thread and needle stuff?
if you guys want to take the time for it, it's something that this crew is going to be capable of doing, but it is going to take time.
I was just going to start while everybody was running around talking.
Okay, give me a
Sleight of hand?
I guess. Yeah, give me a sleight of hand.
18.
Okay. With an 18, yeah, Eric, you with your magic monk powers, just run up the side of the mast. You don't have to climb the rigging or anything, to get to the sails, and you begin your repair work.
Yeah, I would
Which-
just do that until we're ready to leave for now.
Okay. Kappa,
Yeah.
where did you go? Oh, you went up to the top.
Back up to the top. Yeah,
Okay.
because it was checking with Jen, and then my thought was gonna be to go try to get those sales fixed too, and then Eric's doing it. So
Okay. Kappa, on your way through, Opal would have tried to get a hold of you.
okay, going back.
As she would just kind of grab you in the hall and be like, I am running extremely low on supplies. I've been able to keep your mother comfortable for some time here. I haven't been able to really improve on her condition, but it's gonna get bad if I don't find something to work with here.
Well, I was really hoping we could get into town and get something, but it's strenuous at best at the moment. So I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. I'm hoping we can still go into the city here in a minute, or at least once things settle down.
Okay. I mean, I'm gonna do what I can, but what I can do
That's all
is
I
gonna
ask.
be pretty limited pretty soon.
I will do my best to see what I can do. What do you
Okay.
need?
I mean, if I can just get some basic alchemy supplies, then I can at least keep her comfortable. But if I'm gonna make any improvements on her condition, like I was able to back in respite, I'm gonna need some more of that red flower,
Oh,
and I don't know where we're gonna find any of that.
I mean, the dangerous and obvious answer is we can try to go back to respite for it. But that has its own risks depending on what may have happened there since we left.
That is true.
I'll ask around. I'll see what I can find, but I will do my best to get you some alchemist supplies.
Okay. In the meantime, since I wasn't able to go do any shopping, I have just been working, and I have made a few potions that we can distribute when they're needed. Just basic healing potions.
Awesome. That's perfect.
Because-
Thank you.
That's a thing that happens when you bring a healer along.
Aha!
All right. Eric's repairing. Is anybody else doing anything at the moment?
I'm just helping Ellie repair her shop and get everything back together.
Okay. Ellie working on your axe is something that's going to take time. So once her shop is kind of just back put together, I'm gonna say that Goddard belongs to Ellie now, since Sojourner's not an artificer anymore.
Yeah, Goddard is actually, unless Ellie does something to him, he's just an anvil at this point. He can't move. It was the artificer magic making him alive.
Figure something out.
I mean, Ellie could always become an artificer herself.
Or maybe
For
she
now,
already
he's
was.
our backup anvil. But yeah, we'll figure something out with Goddard.
I was gonna say, is Ellie not an artificer?
Ellie is not a player character.
Well, I mean, right.
Yeah, because he doesn't give classes to NPCs.
But
Ellie
we could maybe make her something like a sidekick to give her some classes or some class levels.
Ellie is a whatever the DM needs her to be at the moment.
Ah, okay.
That's fair.
And that I guess
no.
that means Goddard could do the same.
So we'll figure out. For now, she's using her anvil, and then for detail work, she's going over to Goddard to work on that.
How
right.
likely would it be to be able to sneak back into the city?
I'm gonna make a quick series of rolls here to see if how quickly they're able to repair that gate.
I mean, the gate's not a huge issue. I can.
This fucking thing.
Probably not a great sound.
All right.
Oh, the Sojourner. I was like, what the hell is that thing?
I get that a lot. It's okay.
Sojourners just squelching their way around the ship.
Oh, I'm not used to the token yet, so I just see this orange token come up by the stairs. I was like, oh god, what's that? Oh, wait, no, that's Sojourner now. That's right.
On the ship, most of the time, since everybody on the ship is gonna know, Sojourner is in slime ball form, not humanoid form, because that's something I have to do.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is you're this most of the time.
Yes.
I might just give you control of that token for when you're hanging out on the ship.
There used to be a way to do rollable tokens, so you could just flip through the image.
Oh.
I don't know if
Not
they
sure
still
how.
have it.
Hold on.
Yeah,
It's okay, don't worry about it. Tom. I got something.
Yeah, it's called rollable tokens. I don't know. Remember if it was a separate mod or you just have to find it. But there is a way to. There used to be a way to do it in Foundry.
Okay.
The
No,
door's
Roll20
having
definitely
competition
can.
for the cutest thing on this ship now.
Dodor is gonna ride on ball form. Sojourner. Anyhow,
Oh,
anybody
yes.
who's up on deck, so we'll say that Eric for sure. I guess there's several of you up there. You would hear more than you'd see the gate starting to move and then stall out again. So the gate into the city, it's still open, but repairs are making progress.
So,
If you're
do we
gonna
want to
try and
fix
go
the
back in.
sails? Do we want to fix the sails, or do we just want to buy new sails there, Eric?
I'm just trying to fix them up a little bit so we can leave as quickly as possible right now.
Well, I need alchemy supplies for our medic, and I figured I might just try to sneak back into town, grab him, and come out.
Can you disguise
So-
yourself?
I can disguise myself and I can fly.
Maybe you run
And I
in
know
and we'll
you-
keep working on the ship. And then when you get back, we'll go with whatever we got fixed.
But yeah, that's why I was asking. Should I buy a backup set of sails in case these get damaged again?
I would say
If
maybe
you
grab
buy
the
a
alch-
set of sails, how are you going to carry them back to the ship?
Yeah, they're pretty big.
This is not a bed sheet.
So we can
I
fix
mean-
it. We can we can get spares at the next port. You know, where they don't probably want to throw us in jail.
You know, that might be a good idea. Yeah.
think just quick in and out. We'll keep
All right,
working,
sure.
and I'll ask
But-
the crew to start helping me too if I haven't already.
Now we could take off. Could we take off as is, or is it like not saleable
could-
right now?
You could take off as is. Your
Okay.
speed would be lowered until you got your sails repaired, so it just take you longer to get places until you had
Well,
that fixed.
Yeah, if Kappa's going in to get supplies for that, I would definitely try to help out as much as possible.
Yeah, get
Do
the
we
crew
need
helping
any-
us.
Do we need any other little supplies as well?
Mm. I'm aware of.
I'm just asking if someone's like, "Oh, I could use this thing," then
But only if you use that voice to ask for it.
I'm
So
good
nobody-
on weed.
Nobody needs anything that they want Kappa to pick up in town.
I might need a new weapon.
Well,
You can use this longsword, Crixus, until yours axe is fixed.
I accept
yeah.
that.
I'll let you
also
use
magic.
it. Just show me how to use it. That's all I ask. Is that fair?
That's totally fair. I like it.
All right.
All right,
Okay.
then yeah, I guess I'll just disguise self and try to fly over parts of the wall where there's not a heavy patrol, and just kind of grab some medical supplies, and then sneak back, and we leave.
Okay. In that case, first I'd like Kappa to make a stealth check at advantage.
Stealth check at advantage.
And I will make a perception check for Captain Greystone, and then just a bulk one for the rest of the guards at the gate. Okay. Kappa, you fly and sneak your way into town. While that's happening, anybody who's assisting with sail repair, give me a sleight of hand check.
Hey, inspiration.
And still a 10.
Yeah.
We're pretty good shit.
All right, I'm gonna make one for Sam. Will certainly assist. Let's say
I know mine doesn't count, but just for fun.
I mean, not like athletics that like hold the post into place while they fix it up, something like that.
all right. I'd allow an athletics also for various aspects of it. You're right.
This is to repair the sails or the
Yes.
like. Oh, okay.
Sam is gonna come up and make and also assist with that.
Bulg, you know any spells like to fix shit? Maybe come up and help.
He says, I should have taken mending.
Does Reyna have mending or Dodor?
Reyna might. I don't think Dodor can. Let me pull up Reyna's sheet.
It's not a cleric spell, I don't think.
If Reyna has
Uh,
mending, then this will be a lot faster.
Yeah, it would be. Some clerics, I think, get mending.
Some, yeah, it's not standard list though. I think like Forge.
No, I was gonna say I think Forge gets it, but they're also a Forge cleric, so
Yeah.
Reyna does not have mending,
God damn it, Reyna.
and she's already done her level up. So I'll let casters move one of their cantrips around on a level up. Just
Oh
because
shit,
I've
we
been
can?
there.
That'd be cool.
I've been there when I've been like, oh yeah, I have never used this spell in my fucking life. I would like to switch it out.
But for Curse's Strahd too, because there was one I wanted to swap the last level.
You guys get cantrips?
I don't think I've ever used prestidigitation in my entire career in this game.
be super handy.
Prestidigitation is
Yeah,
one of
you-
those spells that can be really good.
I know, which is why I took it, and then I've just always forgotten that I have it.
Well, quit
I
forgetting,
need to
Kappa.
remember. I know, right?
Um,
We go talk to the king, swing open all of his windows. Listen here, you bitch.
so Sam makes her way up to the sails and starts putting you all to shame with her sail repair abilities, but that's okay. Kappa,
Yeah.
you guys never went to any shops while you were in town.
No, we
wouldn't-
didn't.
They wouldn't really let us.
Yes, it was not a. Kappa, go ahead and make a. Let's just do a perception check for Kappa. I'll let you do perception or investigation, whichever one is better.
Perception.
All right, with a 17, Kappa, you know where the shopping district is, so like it's not terribly difficult for you to figure out approximately where to go, and then you are able to.
Man, I
find
flew over this
shops.
building with like this giant green leaf on it. I think I'll start there.
Oh man, Steve the Wizard came and cleaned us out earlier.
No,
I like Steve. Good guy.
Kappa, with a 17, you are able to find an apothecary in the shop district.
nice.
If you go in, which I imagine you will,
I will indeed.
you meet this guy. He's behind the counter.
Which guy? Oh,
And what
he
are
looks
you
like such a
disguised
friendly old
as?
man.
Kind of like Brimley.
A
A little bit.
yeah, I'm tall. It's a mix in the city, right?
I mean, there's a little bit of a mix in the city, but it's primarily dwarf.
What's the second most common?
We'll say humans are the second most common.
Then I will look like a human merchant.
All right. You come into his shop. He'll greet you and say, "Ah, welcome to my apothecaric wonders. What is it I can interest you in today, good sir?"
Well, a couple of things. I know I need some alchemical supplies for potion and herbal remedy making, as well as I have a patient who is very sick with this one disease that I'm pretty sure we came up with a name for and I cannot remember. What's wrong with my mom? Does she have cancer?
She has. Oh my god, I can't remember what we
The
called it.
consumption.
Yeah, same.
Um,
I'm like, I know we named it, but God, I can't remember what we named it.
this story beat got left behind for too long, and now I can't remember.
It's like cancer, but it's not cancer. It's
It's like cancer, but not cancer. Yes.
Super cancer.
Fuck cancer.
Just pneumonia.
She's got the consumption.
Hang on. I've almost got it.
scrolling up.
Going back through my notes here.
Shadow plague. The
Yes.
shadow plague.
That
It's
one.
incredibly rare and always deadly. Slow acting disease. Yeah. So I have a patient of mine who has the shadow plague. Do you happen to know any way to slow that or
When you say that, he'll take his hat off and kind of put it over his chest, and he'll be like, that is not a good situation for anyone.
no? I found this strange flower, and I'll kind of describe it to him. Like with a band of natives on an island that I went by, but I don't know if that flower grows anywhere but their island. Have you maybe heard of it or heard of anything like it?
I would like you to roll me a medicine check to see how well you can describe this herb.
Oh, okay. Oh boy,
He's
I'm gonna use my
like,
inspiration and reroll that.
oh, all right, all right.
Oh,
Hmm. He kind of creases his brow a bit, and he's like, "Oh, that doesn't sound like anything I've ever heard of. But something that can slow shadow plague is probably quite valuable indeed. Where did you say you found it?"
I don't remember the name of the island. I travel and trade, and I happen to caught in a storm and marooned on a random island. There's these people. Oh, they're like frogs of some kind, and they happen to be in a good mood, I guess, and they offered me the flower from some stuff on my ship. And when I had my associate who makes the remedies for me examine it, they were like, "Oh, this might help with stuff." And we tried it, and it slowed down the shadow plague.
I'd like you to make me a deception check real quick.
It's not a total lie.
It's enough of one.
You looking for the cat? Oh, they're a cat. They ran away. Eh,
Jesus Christ.
I'm
Okay.
rolling really bad today.
If it makes you feel any better, he is also rolling really bad. As he says, "Wow, that's quite a story. I don't believe I've come across anything of that nature, but I'll certainly keep an eye out." As he makes some notes about what you've said about the flower, which, like, as you're watching him write this down, you're like, "Oh, wait a minute, that's not quite what that looked like." But
It's like
that's
if
neither
I
here
if
nor
I can find it again, I'll be sure to come show it to you. I'm sure you could make some very great advancements with it. I am only me and my associate. We're not highly skilled. We're just novices at it.
Ah, yes, well, everyone has to start somewhere.
Exactly. Oh, I guess I'll just buy the normal. What did she say she needed? Alchemy supply.
Yeah, we're not going to get into the very specifics of it, but yeah,
Yeah,
she's
just I'll
uh,
take some of pulls out a list X, Y, B, Z.
he'll look over your list. He'll say, "Yeah, I have pretty much all of this stuff." And he'll start collecting things from the back room, leaving you alone in the shop. Are you going to do anything
Cool.
untoward?
I might. Is there anything really cool looking in the shop?
Roll me a d20.
Okay. I mean, I also just might not. I haven't decided.
With a 14, you see some basic basic potions around, primarily healing potions and like antidote potions, cure disease potions. But you do see a rack that is like behind a little glass display that has some more valuable potions inside.
I have some in the fridge with chocolate chips in it. Ooh, more valuable potions. Can I tell what kind or just random potions?
Give me an investigation check.
This is what I get for coming to town. 16.
Okay. Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. Inside, you are going to see 3 potions that are in here. With a 16, you're able to tell that one of them is a yellow fluid streaked with black swirls, and you understand this to be a potion of speed.
Ooh.
You see that there is another one. Um, the vial looks empty, but that doesn't make sense to you. So you rack your brain about it and you say, "Oh, this must be a potion of invisibility."
Ooh.
And the third potion. Third potion, there it is. The third potion. Oh my God! Stop it! People are blowing my phone up here.
Hate when that happens.
Like I'm busy. There we go. The third potion. Oh, I guess I didn't put a descriptor on this one. It's a green potion that vaguely glows, and you know this to be a potion of empowering.
They're all so cool. But also, we're like about to be kicked out of the city, so maybe I won't steal any of them this time.
That's up to you.
Are they locked? Are they like? Are they in a little thing all locked up, or is it just like, oh, lift the box and then you can grab them?
The display case does appear to be locked, but give me another investigation check.
Ooh, oh boy! I did not mean for my shopping trip to last this long.
Oh, never mind. You were talking about the.
On an 11, it's a pretty small lock, so make of that what you will.
I mean, I'm proficient in thieves' tools. I'll try to find a cool way to use my familiar, but boy, if I know, I don't know. No, I'll leave it for now. I don't want to be a dick.
Okay. He gathers up the supplies that Opal asked you to grab. He says, "All right, this is gonna come to 150 gold pieces."
150 gold pieces. Holy shit. Oh. So I will give him 100 gold and 5 platinum.
Okay.
I think it's 150, if my math is correct.
Yeah, I think so, because platinum is 10 gold, right? Or am I
Yeah.
crazy?
Yeah.
I think that's what I was saying. I was like, I think that's it, but I might be crazy. All right, thank you. I'll take the supplies and I will leave.
Okay. Give me another stealth check to get back to the ship unmolested.
With advantage still?
Yeah, since you can fly and are disguised.
23.
Oh, it didn't show up for me for some reason. Okay. With a 23, yeah, you are able to pretty easily get back to the ship without arousing any suspicion.
Man, Eric, you won't believe it. There's some really powerful potions, but we're kind of in trouble already, so I didn't steal them.
Wow. I'm surprised.
You know, if we were like the heroes of the city, I probably would have been like heroes of the city acquisition. Give it to me, but they don't seem to like us.
Yeah.
I'll
We
sleep
should,
with them.
we should get out of here.
Yeah, we really should.
Oh no, Sojourner's mad.
No, Sojourner's happy.
Uh-oh.
That's Sojourner in his relaxed state.
Yes, I took the same Glabagool token and I made it orange for myself.
Hey, don't you disrespect Gabagool.
Hey, no, I am not. I am nowhere near the honor of Glabagool's color. He is one and only.
That man is a legend.
All right. Hoist the sails and let's get the fuck out of here. Hurry up.
I'll run
right,
up the
before
mast
they
and
try
get in
to-
the crow's nest.
Before they
Eric
try to
runs
arrest
up the
us again.
mast. You get your crew together, you cast off and head out. And as soon as you are in like open water, you can tell that there is a just massive storm outside. Kappa, I mean, you are all people who have grown up around the sea, so this looks unnatural to you. Kappa, it's not the intensity of the storm; it's more like the confusedness of the storm, if that makes sense. Winds
Yeah.
rapidly changing directions, rain starting and stopping, thunder, lightning in places that don't quite make sense. It's as though the storm is just kind of lashing out in all directions in not a like kind of like Sam said, where it's like it almost has personality. It's
If
not behaving in a
I
natural
tried- If I tried to commune with the gods, could I try to figure out the name of this I guess storm-ish god that we just released?
You could certainly make that attempt.
I'd like to make that attempt because we need to calm it the fuck down.
All right.
Is it like big enough, Tom? Like we have to go through it, kind of thing? Like it's covering
I
the
mean,
whole area, or we could go
Yeah,
around it?
it's you're in it essentially as soon as you are in the water. Like
Okay.
yeah, it's not something you approach in the distance. It's something that got out into space and then just kind of like took up that space, if that makes sense. Okay.
Then it's Thor.
Kappa. DM is pulling up a different page of his notes. Stand by. Okay. No. There they are. Okay. Got it. All right. Kappa is making an attempt to commune with the gods that you guys know. Anyone else want to get in on that, or do you want to talk to someone specific?
I'll try getting in on that with the god that I know.
The god that you know.
What's
Can
better
I-
than a god you don't know?
Did Eric have the relationship with Vaughn, kind of that Danica did? Since they kind of he kind of replaced her.
Yeah, we can say that is how that went.
Yeah, I'll try and commune with Vaughn.
Okay. So first, I would like each of the three of you to just roll me a straight up d20.
No. Made me feel like I was playing a slot machine.
Maybe you are.
Oh.
All right. You all did 10 plus, so you do actually make contact with who you're trying to talk to. Kappa, what's going to happen with you though is the rest of the crew will kind of see Kappa slump to the ground behind the
God damn it.
the wheel. Kappa, we'll deal with you first since you rolled the 20. Kappa, you find yourself in that weird little black and white room that Saris often talks to you in when you commune with her.
Oh boy, why am I so good at this?
You always seem to do well when you need to talk to her.
Maybe Kappa likes her. Huh, I don't know.
Do you want it?
Saris? I want it.
Kappa, the room appears empty at first, and then you'll notice that she's just kind of standing over your shoulder. She's like,
Oh,
she's almost not focused on you though, like she's looking out into the world a little bit. She's like, yes, Kappa.
Her eyes are blue, I think.
Oh, that was not bad. Okay, well, take some Benadryl. Go lay down. It'll be okay.
will.
I promise.
Don't tell me what to do. Fine.
Not you, Saris. Talking to the
He's
other
like,
person.
I don't
in
have
the
any
dimension.
Benadryl.
Sorry, she's allergic to cats, and we have a cat now, so you know. I'm sure you noticed we released another one.
She's
And
so
now they're just on a
angry.
rampage. Yeah, I was hoping you could like give us their name, and maybe we could like talk to them.
Saris,
That also
So-
could end up in us being dead. But, hey.
they are. To you, it looks like they're just kind of staring into the wall of this room. But you've been in here enough to kind of understand that the room you're in doesn't really exist, right? So she's kind of staring off into the world. And she will tell you, Mistis, this was, I don't quite know. At one point it was Mistis. I mean, I'm sure you can tell she was the goddess of storms, but I can't.
Yeah, I kind of.
I could feel her almost like she was here for a minute, but then she was pulled in all manner of directions.
I mean, she has been trapped in a globe for who knows how many centuries.
I mean, I suppose that's the answer to your question. I don't
Yeah.
know if she's still in there.
She has gotten into it and like moved a little.
You mean like mentally, like still herself?
Oh, gross. Sorry, my cat just jumped on my shoulder and drooled all over me.
Ugh. I didn't know cats
Oh,
could drool. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I had a cat growing up. Would always sleep on my chest. I wake up with a big puddle on my chest.
Oh, that's so gross.
Yeah.
I don't know what's worse, dog drool
Yeah.
or cat drool.
Cat drool.
Yeah.
Cat drool.
It definitely sounds like it'd be worse.
It's
Cat
because you
drool
never.
has a weird smell to it.
Is there anything else you want to ask, Saris, while you're here?
So, like, if I like, I don't know, yelled at her, would she just like zap me with lightning, or do you think she'd actually come talk to us?
I don't know if she's capable of talking to you right now.
Oh. What if I zapped her?
This is probably where her little thing's gonna go. It's like somewhere right around here.
So, the amount of power a god has, if it's not contained within their body or a body, it has this kind of potential. I'm not sure if you can contain it or if it will just dissipate and she'll just be nothing.
I mean, okay. So I guess in that case, is there something physical in that storm that we can try to grab onto? Or
I
is
hope
it
so.
just a storm?
I hope so.
I'm gonna have to YOLO it. Oh dear gods, I'm gonna have to YOLO it.
There's potential for YOLOing.
I just hope I don't go splat on the back of my ship and that my friends can help me.
And at that point, you'll wake up back in your body. Rixus, or actually, we'll go down to Eric first, since Eric got a 13. Get off of me, cat.
The cat loves you.
The cat, the cat does want some loves. which is kind of aggravating sometimes. Eric, you're up in the crow's nest,
Oh, this might go poorly.
and you reach out trying to talk to Evasis or Vaughn.
He always calls him Vaughn.
And Vaughn is all of a sudden sitting there next to you in the crow's nest, his little feet dangling out over the edge.
Hey, buddy. Long time no see. I totally didn't forget about you, that you existed for months.
He says, "That's what happens in long campaigns, right? Story beats, they just get dropped."
You know anything about this storm thing? This god we set free accidentally?
He's gonna lick a finger and just like put it up in the air like he's testing the wind, and he's like, "Yeah, this is not good, man."
What do we do?
I gotta tell you, I'm really, really old, and
You look great.
I've only seen God power loose like this once.
What happened after it was loose?
Someone had to contain it.
How do you contain it?
Well, hopefully, you can find my sister in there, and just kind of Guardians of the Galaxy it, I guess.
Oh, I've seen that play. It's awesome.
I know, right?
Like, do we have to be in a certain spot in the storm or just have to be in it?
I think, assuming she's still there, hopefully my sister's body just hasn't been torn to nothing. But I think the only hope that you're gonna have is if you can contain it in her. So I think if you try and do it, you might be reduced to atoms.
So it sounds like there's a chance.
Well, there's always a chance.
Oh, you want some of this before you go?
Yeah, I'll
Off
take
of the
it.
bong. Oh, what's your sister's name again?
Mistis. Yeah,
She
we've got
pretty? Is
dope
she?
names.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Is she pretty nice in general, or is she kind of angry?
No, she's a
Yeah,
very angry woman.
that's the impression she gives. All right,
But you know,
cool.
yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
I hope you make it through, and I hope she makes it through.
We'll do our best.
And he's gonna kind of smile and just kind of look down before he disappears, and he'll, as he's disappearing, just be like, "I know you will."
Wait, give me back my bong.
Oh
He
no!
totally took your bong.
What a dick!
He took your
He's-
pipe of smoke monsters.
No, he did.
Oh, no.
I said bong, not pipe.
Yeah,
He's
he
got
actually
backup bongs downstairs with his bales of weed.
he actually he sleight of handed that off of you. That was that nat 20.
Oh,
Oh no, use Wesley Pipes.
I'm just kidding. You still have your smoke monster pipes. All right. Grixis, you reach out to your friend, and sort of like when you were able to talk to him before, everything around you starts to go really slow and sort of come to a stop as you're just sort of stuck in a little time moment.
Yeah.
And you don't ever see him, but you can hear his voice just kind of around.
Oh, that's a cool trick.
And he's like, "Well, when you're the god of time, you can do things like that."
You're so badass. But hey, how do we like? I just point. What are we supposed to do with your friend?
It's not good. It's not good.
No, it's not. Do you have any ideas?
I mean,
Or can you actually help with that?
not exactly. Look, when the elves put us in those prisons,
Mm-hmm.
they were able to use some machinery as a conduit for our energy, so that we were unable to direct our power in a way that we wanted. So
Shit.
if you can somehow maybe get her power contained, or not, maybe not contained, but directed, maybe.
Okay. So is that like just her power, or is that like actually her?
Look, I
Or is
hope
this all
she's in
confusing?
there. I want her to be in there real bad, but it's possible that she's gone.
Man, I'm sorry.
And
We tried.
it's possible that this is just going to be power in the ethos until somebody can contain it. And once they do, they'll become the goddess storms.
Interesting.
That's about all I know, though. You only rolled a 10.
That's fair. D&D actually hates me. Well, shit. All right.
And then time will start to move back into its normal progression as he leaves you.
Oh wait, can you just reverse time? No.
He's like, I can, but you're just a bit. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, fuck you! I'm level 9.
It's like, oh, that's cute.
No.
All right. So you guys have a decision to make now. You have each gotten information from your god friend, which you can choose to share with the group if you like. And what do you want to do?
Eric just shouts down what he knows from up above.
That's about what my god said.
And then runs down the mast.
But also,
We need to Guardians of the Galaxy this pitch, I think.
that's
You
right,
guys
I think
seen that
so, too.
play?
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Oh yeah. Hey, Crixus, your big axe that Eliwix is fixing, is it all metal?
DM.
Yes, it is.
So I have a stupid idea because we got Guardians of the Galaxy this shit.
Uh-huh.
I can fly.
Uh-huh.
Eric can teleport.
Yeah,
You
but then I
have a
fall.
giant metal axe. And maybe there's a body up there. You know how we've kind of
big monster.
taken you know how we've kind of taken all the power and absorbed it from the previous gods?
Yeah.
I figure if me and Eric can find a way to grab that body and bring it back to the ship, maybe we can lightning rod Guardians of the Galaxy this shit using your axe as a conduit.
Eric's
be-
really.
I was just gonna say, does that mean I'm gonna be a storm barbarian now?
I don't know, man. Maybe if you absorb the power. I'm really hoping that her body's up there though, and me and Eric can like grab it, and then we take the storm and basically revive her with it or something. I'm guessing, man. I am
grasping at straws
If
here.
anyone
are we?
else has any, yeah, if anyone else has any better ideas, let me know. We can go with that.
Yeah.
I got an
Not
idea, I think.
Okay,
Is that
what's
what you
your
rolled?
idea?
Is that what you rolled a 5 for?
Yeah, he's really struggling with it, but I gotta say
don't
it. So.
know if I
No,
I am
I was trying to
immediately
see if
suspicious.
I was trying to see if he was smart enough to actually figure it out. He's like, well, wait, so like the thing in your axe and those things that Ellie uses to power stuff, like I've seen your axe absorb shit and then use it in different ways. Maybe we can use one of her those thingies that's in your axe. If she has more, maybe
Yeah.
we can use that to redirect it or something.
Yeah, well, that was kind of my idea. I figured we could use that and the axe to redirect the storm.
I think we should let her
Into
fix his
the-
axe though.
But we don't have time.
No, I
The
think we
longer
can.
the storm rages.
But I think we use other stuff. Leave the axe out because who knows if it's fucked up.
Maybe Ellie's got something else that
Okay.
she can use instead.
Hey, Ellie.
Ellie!
So before Ellie comes up, I'll just clarify that you guys know that the orb, the power core in Crixus's axe, is like a miniature version of the ones that she was making earlier. So she has much bigger ones.
That's what Eric was trying to get at. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what that's the bulk of what she's been doing in her workshop, is trying to make these more efficient and more stable.
Or I might have a really dumb idea. You could use the one in her power suit and give it a body.
I'm the one that got rid of the car.
Ooh,
Oh my god,
yeah.
The god of storms, the mecha god. Holy shit!
Eliwick comes up the stairs and is buffeted about by the wind a little bit because she's little, but she manages to keep her feet.
I
And
got
she's
you.
like, "What? What do you want? I heard you were calling for me."
I'll kind of repeat my idea with the mech
she's
suit.
she's gonna look around at the storm and she'll be like, "You want to contain all this energy? Fuck."
Can you do it or not?
I mean,
Oh boy. Maybe if we
I should use
string
purple.
some together in tandem, maybe.
I figured
Oh.
we'd gather in a circle, sing "Kumbaya," and point them at the sky, and we can all like just kind of take it.
Hang on, and she'll run back downstairs. She will come up. I need somebody to roll me a d20.
Who hasn't rolled?
Crixus
it.
with the 16. Crixus. She comes up, and so like the one in your axe is about the size of like two fists put together, right?
okay.
The one that she put in her mech suit is about twice that size. So like maybe the size of like a soccer ball.
Ooh,
Or I guess that's
a bit
bigger,
but
but yeah. So yeah. So the one in her mech suit is about the size of a soccer ball. She's gonna bring up 4 that are about twice that size.
Jesus, we got beach balls?
Yeah, so they're essentially little beach balls, and she's kind of like she's got them in a little stacked in a little pyramid. And I mean, she's a gnome, right? So she's trying to hold these things. She's got little arm extenders on the ends of her hands to like hold all of these balls together. And she's like, "All right, these are, I mean, my latest batch. If anything's gonna have a shot, it's gonna be these. Who wants one?"
I'll take one.
Raise my hand.
I'll take one.
I'll take one.
All right. Sojourner, she looks at you and she's like, "I have a more unstable one if you want to take that one."
Absolutely. Unstable is my favorite word.
All right. She goes
That's right.
back.
I mean, Sojourner.
She comes back up carrying one. It is the same size, but she's handling it with considerably more care as she hands that to Sojourner. All right. What's your guys' plan here?
Maybe if one of the crew get on the steering and steer us like into the heart of it.
Sam will get on the sticks here.
And we have everybody else will reef the sails and do whatever for going
Okay.
into the storm. Prepare the ship.
rolls here.
Hmm.
Now, just to be clear, I mean, I might have come from a different land, but when you say this play of Guardians of the Galaxy, can you run by real quick what just so we're on the same page? It's been a while since I've seen that performance, but
So, like, one person isn't strong enough to contain the power. They needed the group. So we need to like hold hands, probably.
oh, okay. I thought we were gonna like, I don't know what I thought, but yeah, together.
You're gonna overcome this storm with the power of friendship. God damn it!
That's right.
Yep.
So Sam almost immediately loses control of the ship. that
God
was that.
damn it,
no.
Sam.
Somebody can
Um,
Dodor, somebody help, maybe.
yeah, I'm gonna have Dodor. Dodor hippity hops over there, hits Sam with some guidance, and then they're gonna tag team this roll, which is marginally better. Able to at least get in a straight line. The rest of your crew, I'm not going to move everybody's tokens around, but they'll start moving into position to keep the sails and everything going. Bolg will step up and he starts grabbing onto the wheel to steer the ship, and he's like, they're glam muscles. and he's like, I don't actually have a lot of core strength.
God dang it. Do I need to come over there?
But you guys maneuver the boat towards what you presume to be the center of the storm. I would like everyone to give me a perception check.
God damn it, Tom.
There we
Just
go.
because I know you love them.
Fuck off.
Okay. Hoven and Sojourner, as you get closer and closer to the center of the storm, you can tell that the wind howling around you sounds normal for a time. And as you get closer to the center, it sounds much more like a woman screaming.
Like in a good way.
Hmm.
No, not in a good way. Like somebody in immense pain.
I think we're definitely getting closer to our target. That's either a really good sign or a really bad sign. So, keep going till something else happens, I guess.
Mistra, we're here to help you. Or
This is
mistress.
not Baldur's Gate 3, that's not my name.
Mistress. Mistress of storms.
If you're gonna continue on. Oh, good thing Dodor is
Why?
giving her advantage on that.
We're coming to save you.
What?
That's what.
God.
You're gonna pass through what is essentially the eye of this storm. So it's almost like a wall of wind and rain moving around. And when you move into the eye, the wind mostly dies off, but you have an extremely confused, choppy sea there. So I need everyone to make me a dexterity saving throw to keep their feet as you are buffeted in many different directions by this water.
Is this an effect I can see?
I'll give you an effect you can see.
Yeah, 21.
Okay. Hoven, I think, is the only one for now that can't maintain their feet.
Ha!
Hoven, you take a dive to the deck. I'm gonna say roll me either acrobatics or athletics to hold on to your orb.
Got this, Hoven.
There you go. 21.
Okay, Hoven, yeah, you lose your feet, but you are able to keep your orb in your hands.
Hold it together,
Um,
woman. Hold it together.
And I'm not going to require a perception check for this. High above you, right in the center, you can see what appears to be a body just suspended there. it doesn't appear to be moving, and you can see streaks of lightning moving out from it periodically, in time with the screaming.
How far away is that hovering body?
I'm gonna say the hovering body is about 150 feet above you.
So that's not fun.
Nope.
I need to turn this into an airship.
Just yell out, we're trying to friggin' save you.
She doesn't respond to your talking. What do you
Just
want to
don't
try
wanna
and
be
do?
saved. All right, smart people,
woman,
what are we
am I
doing?
right?
Oh no. Sam.
Ignore the screaming child.
Sam loses control of the ship for a moment.
God damn it! Get someone else on that ship.
Um, Dodor is not super helpful.
Even with
Your
a
That's my
ship
ship.
starts
sister.
to
She knows how to.
your ship starts to careen out of control. I'm gonna need everyone to make me another dex save.
Get your sister up here.
Why don't you get her up here?
I'm not gonna lie, I forgot her name. It's been too long.
Wow. Love of your life, and you forgot her name, huh?
Listen,
Wow. A lot of
listen.
people losing control of shit. Okay.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Hold on a second.
He's gonna
I
go
don't even
look
know
up
how
her
you say
name.
that. J-I?
G, yeah.
G?
She comes up the stairs and she's like, yes?
Help! Help me, Tom Cruise.
She's gonna make her way to the wheel. Okay, anyone who rolled under a 15, which is everyone but Eric.
Yeah, fat boy.
Everyone but Eric does not maintain their feet. So everyone but Eric, give me either an athletics or an acrobatics to maintain your control of your orb.
Get out of here.
Surprisingly, athletics is better than acrobatics for me.
That doesn't make a lot of sense, but I'll take it. All right,
Well, I'm
everybody.
proficient.
Everybody made up for their very bad dexterity saves and is able to not lose their orbs. All right. What do you guys want to do?
How does this shit work? Ellie?
I think we just gotta go touch her with them.
How?
Fly
Ellie-
over there, obviously. Oh wait, you guys can't fly. Oh no.
Ellie looks at you, Kappa, and says, "Can you get up there?"
I can.
As soon as you say I can, you notice that suddenly you are twice as heavy. Like, Art, can you? Can you really?
Surprise, motherfucker!
I
Come on,
mean,
go. I mean,
yeah.
Sojourner, stop it. This is
Fine.
ridiculous.
And I'll actually reverse it so that he's half as heavy. There, now you can move
Don't get me
faster.
on your oars.
Okay. Ellie says, "All right, if you can get up there, she's gonna run down. She just rolled a very good intelligence check. She's gonna come back up with a bunch of wire.
Are we about
Oh,
to
you want me to
key
like
and
tie this to
kite
her,
this thing?
and we're gonna.
She's gonna hand one end to Kappa and kind of like string it out between the rest of you. I mean, this will get that energy down here. I don't know if that's good.
And
Do we
then
need a
then
key?
we put our balls together, and then we collect all of our energy that way.
I mean, maybe. What this will do is bring some of that energy down here, and then hopefully you can contain it in your balls.
Phrasing?
That came
We
out
do
wrong.
have powerful balls.
Well, they are my balls after all.
Now, if we
Yeah.
can't contain it, it goes everywhere. What happens then?
We
Well,
roll
then
new
we all-
characters.
Then we all die?
Ideally, we contain it in our balls, and then we unload our balls back into her body.
I mean, that's the best plan I've heard all day. So
Ellie's like, it sounds weird when you say it, but like, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. So we'll wrap it around the one end and the balls on the deck, and then Kappa can fly up with his ball.
All right, is that the plan?
Do it.
sure. Yeah.
All right, Kappa, fly on up there.
I
As
give him
he's
a good game
flying,
tap.
do we need to be touching the wire or the balls? Do you think? Try and control it, or should we not touch it?
Something's got to keep the wire on the balls if you want the power to go in
All
between.
right.
I hold
I'm
it.
holding on to my ball.
They've
And
got to
holding
maintain
onto
a
the ball.
connection.
I
Alright.
absorb my ball and the wire inside myself, like a floating ball on the wire.
So one hand on
God
wire, one
Damn
hand
it, he's
on
so
ball.
cool.
Sorry, Hovind, I didn't hear what you said.
Said so one hand on wire, one hand on ball.
That makes sense to me. All right, Kappa, it's up to you now.
You got this, Kappa.
Did we lose Kappa? What a time to lose Kappa.
Right.
I think we did.
That's it.
Oh,
Send the
no.
use.
Kappa is muted. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
Fly, Kappa, fly.
Kappa says, "Sure, gang, I got it," and he goes.
I got it, guys. Don't worry
That's-
about
And
it.
he's dead.
That's what Kappa sounds like, right?
Yeah. Gets halfway up, gets
Something like that,
electrocuted,
yeah.
dies. Oh my god, that's so Kappa.
That's so
Apparently, they
Kappa.
decided now was the time to reboot my internet while I'm in the middle of D&D. So,
Naturally.
naturally, so I guess I'm looking for my phone. But yeah, I'm going to take a couple wires and I'm going to fly. And then we're going to see what happens. And maybe I die.
All right. Kappa flies up 150 feet. Kappa, make me a dex save on your way up.
Cool. I need someone else to do that because no.
Hold on, I can pull up your sheet real quick. Or I guess.
I can pull up on Beyond, I guess. On my
Hang
phone.
on, I got you. Dex
Oh.
save for Kappa. Uh, 16. All right, Kappa, you get a little singed on your way up there, but nothing knocks you out of the sky. Kappa, as you approach the body just hanging in space there, what do you want to do with your ball and wire?
What's with your balls?
I'm going to. Man, that sounds so. I'm gonna hold on to my wire, and then I'm going to hug the body, pressing my ball between my body and their body.
All right. So,
And assuming I don't like explode on contact, try to slowly fly back towards the ship. But I
Right.
mean, I might also just implode.
So on contact, just it doesn't even look like lightning anymore. It just is blue solid energy just races down this wire and goes through all of you. So I'm going to need everyone to make me a con save. And because we are breaking this up between 5 people, the DC is a bit lower than if it was just one.
Oh, this is going to be great with my 12 Constitution.
I believe in you. Oh, you took the unstable orb too.
Yes, I did.
I believe in you.
All
I
right.
mean, you're an ooze. Shouldn't that be helpful in some way?
I'm going to use my inspiration just to try to get that higher.
This is gonna be great.
It
My
didn't
12 Constitution as well.
All right. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Sojourner, you're gonna take 8 lightning damage. Everyone else is gonna take 4.
Man, it'd be
If
really
you
nice
roll
to have
three-
my axe.
What? It's almost like I took that from you on purpose.
I know, you dick.
Maybe
I
I,
know what you
only
did.
maybe I only took it because I have something fun to give you, and not because I want to hurt you.
It's rare.
All right, Kappa, you have this body in a bear hug. Since you passed your check, you are able to move. Do you want to try and bring them down with you?
Yeah, because it'd make the process of trying to put the more back into the music.
Okay. In that case, I need another con save from everybody as this is pulsing through.
Not the best.
Oh, and I actually forgot. Sojourner. I guess make this one first, and then we'll retcon something real quick. Oh, and then I'll roll one for Kappa.
Yeah. Roll good, please.
You roll the 5. You roll the 5.
All right. Let's see. This time, Kappa and Sojourner both fail. So Kappa and Sojourner will each take 5 lightning damage, and everyone else will take 2. So Kappa,
Shocking experience.
Yeah.
so Kappa has taken 9 total. Okay. And then because I forgot about your unstable orb last turn, Sojourner, I need you to roll me a d20. Oof.
I'm embracing the low rolls at this point. Let's bring the chaos.
Where's the D100 rolls?
It's not quite that. It's a little bit different these time.
That's 150 lightning damage. I'm gonna make a new player.
Your orb cracks a little bit as the power going through it is it's either too much for it or it's happening too quickly for it. You're not really sure either way. But your orb is not operating at optimal capacity.
Oh no, the orb is not operational.
You gotta cradle that thing, otherwise it'll get out of your hand. Or
Fondle it.
goose, I don't know what
Fondle
it
it.
is.
Kappa, since you failed, you are unable to move on your turn as the lightning is just holding you in place essentially. And I'm gonna I'm gonna have you guys do this. Somebody roll me a d20.
Got it.
How far away is Kappa from us?
Kappa, what's your move speed?
If I use my action to dash 60 feet around.
Okay, so Kappa is about 65 feet above you at this point.
Yeah, something like that.
I got a 19 on the 20.
Okay. And then Dodor got a 13 for some reason. Was that me? Did I do that? What?
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 Is Dodor here?
Dodor is here!
No.
What is happening?
Fedor, save us!
maybe Dodor's gonna jump in here. We'll see. In the meantime, okay. Does anybody want to do anything with Kappa's situation? Kappa, you're unable to move, but anyone who did not fail their save is able to move.
So, can you strong guys? Maybe we can pull him down.
I will attempt
Yeah,
to pull him
I got
down.
Wi-Fi back. I'm slowly joining back in.
All right. Oh, and Dodor is gone.
Oh,
All
was
right.
Dodo ever even here?
I don't know. It's a mystery.
Yeah, I will try to pull
Dodo.
Dodo. Not Dodo. Jesus, I will try to pull Kappa down.
Pull Dodor out of my backpack.
I throw Dodor at Kappa.
All right. Give me an athletics check, Crixus.
Oh, I should have taken absorb elements. That would have been nice.
Mm,
Oh, Crixus.
Crixus, was that a 1 and a 2?
it was a 2 and a 1. I don't have advantage, so it would have been a 2.
Ouch. Crixus, you go to pull on the wire, and give me a con save. All right.
17.
With a 17, you aren't locked up like Kappa is, but when you try and pull on the wire, you're basically zapped off of it.
Ah,
I was Dr. Time to Crixus. I'll show you how it's done. Can I pull on the wire or is it?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Oh, oh.
Nat 20. Nat 20.
I'm gonna laugh if it's another 2.
It's 2-0.
With a dirty 20, yeah, you're able to yank on that wire a bit, and you're able to pull Kappa another 30 feet closer to the deck. That means that Kappa is basically in your sails right now, as the lightning is kind of just blasting in many different directions.
We just fixed this.
We should have bought more sails. I don't care how I would have gotten them back.
damn it, Kappa!
I told you I should have just bought more cells.
All right, I need to double check how many.
How many saves we have to make?
Okay. 1.
I don't know why I keep throwing Kappa into like dangerous situations. He has a 12 constitution.
Like, I swear, it's like you really don't like Kappa.
Hey Tom, how
Yes, I
large of an object would you say this wire is?
The wire?
Yeah.
I mean, it is maybe a ½ inch in diameter, but it's long, as fuck.
Yeah, so I mean, like when it comes to a large object, medium object, things like that, how big would you say it is? Oh wait, no.
What are you trying to do? Let's start there.
Animate objects. I want to animate the wire and have it pull itself as well to give us assistance in bringing Kappa and them down.
10 more. Large counts as 4 objects. Each target animates and becomes a creature under your control. I mean, it is certainly less than huge. We'll go that. So, yeah, I'm going to say that this works.
Nice.
All right. The animated object is a construct. Strength.
Does it also
dexterity,
take the
percentage.
damage?
Cast this properly.
I'm going to say it is going to take the damage.
It has hit points.
Yeah, so we'll say that the wire counts as a large creature. So it'll have what, 50 HP then?
Yeah.
Yep. The 10 dex and a 14 strength.
Okay.
It has a constitution of 10.
No, that's AC 10.
So if you
Oh,
look
no.
down on
Oh,
the
yeah.
animate object with hit points, attack, strength, dexterity determined by size, its constitution is 10, and its intelligence and wisdom are 3. Its charisma is 1, speed 30.
Okay, so I'm gonna say that you animate the wire. I'm gonna have it make a con save, and then it'll
Just
be able to act on its turn.
Awesome.
Which we haven't rolled initiative, which is everyone's turn is basically right now before we do our next thing. Give me
Sorry,
that con
for
save
animate
for
object.
your
Just because it's got a 10, right?
So
That's
just a d20. Okay, on 11 that is gonna fail, so it is gonna take the full damage, which is gonna be 7 lightning damage to the wire. Not enough to kill it, but I will say that since it's in animated object, it's still able to move.
Question:
So-
Since it's copper wire and as such conductive, does it have resistance to lightning damage?
Or vulnerability to lightning damage.
Well, if it's a copper wire, I would assume that it's resistant because copper is a very, very good insulator. It's very hard for electricity to melt it.
I'm gonna say it takes 7 damage.
Yeah, no, I'm still good.
But yeah, I'll allow you to use it to pull Kappa and Body down another 30 feet. Which I believe means that Kappa is now only 30 feet off the deck. Which means
I was 30 feet. That put me on the deck.
Oh, right. Because he pulled you. That's right. Okay, so Kappa is now down on deck with you guys, clinging to this what looks like the body of a woman that is made of not like flesh and bone, but made of like almost like not energy, but like what's the description here that I want to use?
Plasma.
Like cloud and lightning?
Not exactly. Should have thought about this beforehand. She looks like a person, but not quite like a person.
So like Sojourner.
Since my animate objects has a limit of 10 objects with the sizing and everything, large is 4, I will make 6 copper coins animated as well.
Okay.
Just for fun?
At this point,
I can't just use all the slots properly.
I'll need everyone to make another con save.
Oh,
If you haven't figured out by now, the DC is going up each time. Sojourner. Buddy.
Well, hey, my concentration is a 15.
Hmm.
All right. Eric.
And the animated object is a, yeah.
That's your con save for them.
Yeah, for the wire.
Okay. Because in a minute I am going to ask you to roll another d20.
Yeah, it was con save, concentration, and then wire.
Okay. Hoven, Eric, Sojourner, and Sojourner's wire are each going to take 10 lightning damage. Crixus will only take 5, and Kappa will only take 5. Sojourner.
Oh, is this not keeping track of my health? This is not doing my health. What the fuck?
What's not doing your health?
I'm putting it in that little bar up top and hitting the subtract, and it's not.
Are you selecting your token?
Possibly.
I can't
Yeah.
select my token.
Oh, I think I forgot to give you ownership of that token.
Shit. So I don't know how much damage I've actually taken. Let's see.
I can backtrack it. Hold on.
Not a lot.
5. Okay, that worked. I know there was a 5. I think there was a 2 and a 3.
So yeah. Have you failed any of the con saves?
No.
Then it would have been 4, 2, and 5.
Okay, 4 was the one I was missing. Okay. All right, we're good now. We're tracking.
Sojourner, you should be able to move that token now.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Sojourner, go ahead and roll me another d20, please. Hmm. I would like everyone to roll me a perception check.
Oh no. Oh no.
I need
All
something
right.
that's going to give me better perception.
All right. Hoven, Sojourner, Eric, basically everyone but Crixus. Crixus, taking the least amount of damage, noticing the least amount of stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
You're all gonna notice that whatever you're doing is working. Like the power is being taken out of her and being held onto by your orbs. But Sojourner in particular, their orb is looking like it might be at capacity. Sojourner, with that 12, your orb doesn't blow or anything, but it does continue to crack.
Noticing this, I'm going to take the initiative and figure it might be a better idea to remove this orb from the connection.
Okay. Sojourner is going to remove the orb and start taking the energy directly into their body.
Oh, no. I mean, not touch. Well, no. It would be not touching it at all.
Okay. All right. Sojourner is letting go. I'm gonna need everybody else to make another con save as this jolt of energy that was being diverted by Sojourner is no longer being diverted.
Oh.
Come on now.
Oh, okay, I failed one.
Wow.
So everyone
Sojourner,
but
why?
Eric takes 11 lightning. Eric takes 5. Eric and Sojourner, you are currently the only people who are mobile. What do you guys want to do before the next thing happens?
I can't think of anything other than hold on to the balls, you know?
Okay.
I can't think of. I don't have anything. I can't think of anything that would help in this situation.
Okay. In that case, since that was fucking 3 failures and a success, Sojourner and Eric, since you guys are there, Sojourner and Eric, give me perception checks. Three, 1, 2. Eric, as this is happening, the storm around you is lessening. The water is becoming a little bit more calm. The clouds are starting to not look so dark and dangerous. They aren't breaking up, but things are calming down. How is everyone doing health-wise?
Good.
Over
Besides
half.
Crixus.
About
I know
halfway.
Crixus.
45 out of 66.
32 out of 57.
All right, we're doing good. We're doing good.
73 out of 95.
Yeah,
I
fuck my
failed
gun.
them all. I'm at 43 of 65.
And I'll
You're still
tell
better off than I am.
I will point out to everyone that it's working and the storm seems to be getting better. We need to keep going.
All right. Everyone but Sojourner, make me one more con save.
Damn.
Inspiration.
I want to try to like absorb a little bit of it myself.
To what point and purpose? Are you trying to gain a little something something?
Maybe. Just see what it does.
All right.
I'm curious. I'm not very smart.
Crixus is a little god curious. Don't even worry
Yeah.
about it.
You know.
Uh,
What Neda said kind of made me a little curious.
Crixus. Okay, so first we'll resolve this.
Yeah.
One. Oh no, those are the perception checks. I was like, wait a minute. Okay. Boom. At this point, Crixus is the only one who succeeds. Oof.
You know, the 17 wasn't good enough?
17 was no longer good enough. The DC on this one was up to 18.
Damn.
So everyone but Crixus is going to take 15 lightning damage.
Oof.
And Crixus, you will take 7. Sojourner, I need you to roll one for your wire. Okay, so the wire will also take 15 lightning damage. Crixus, I would like you to make a super special con save right now.
How do I make it super special?
Because you're trying to get your orb
Oh.
out of the equation and take a little of this energy into yourself. Crixus, you take disconnect the orb and start taking the energy directly into yourself. You are immediately overwhelmed with how much power this is. Give me an intelligence check, Crixus.
Why?
Because I believe in you.
11.
All right. Crixus is dumb, but he is not that dumb. Crixus, if you continue to do this, you will certainly die. You just don't have the ability to take this power for yourself right now.
All right, I'll reconnect.
Damn it.
Stupid.
Maybe if I was fucking level 10 or something. I could
Right. Dumb, stupid bullshit.
and then I forgot to count. Okay. Sojourner, are you doing anything since you've disconnected? Or are you just chilling?
I mean, yeah, just, chilling, relaxing, trying to figure out what the hell's going on.
Go ahead and make me an intelligence check.
All the poop.
I'll take that inspiration. Thank you very much.
Sojourner, you're doing so good. I love it.
That's my day.
That you know what? We all have them. Sojourner, I'm gonna have Eliwick come over to you. Do you still have your orb inside you?
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Ellie just rolled a natural 3 on her intelligence check.
Oh.
Ellie kind of tries to smooth out your goo so she can get a better look at it, and she's like, Yeah, that looks bad.
Can I?
Sojourner,
Oops, sorry.
the energy that's already in that orb is leaking a bit. So I would like you to roll me a d20.
Hey, okay, I'm not gonna explode.
Uh, Sojourner, you don't explode. You and Ellie are just kind of like looking at what's happening and like, oh.
Can I extend
So-
my claws and use the claws to connect the wire to the ball to see if maybe their magic can help things at all? So it flows directly through the claws.
As opposed to the wires, or
Like from the wire to the ball.
oh, I
You get-
see. So rather, okay.
Cut down resistance and try to have a better connection.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm still holding on to it too, but I just want to see if it does anything better.
Hmm.
Maybe the magic in there can help it somehow. I don't know.
Would
Shit.
you say that Eric's arm is stronger at the wrist or the elbow?
Probably the elbow.
All right. Eric touches this radiant claw to the orb and the wire, and the jolt of energy tries to basically blast your hand off your body.
Just yell. It's not a good idea to take it for yourself. I tried.
I'm not trying to take it for myself. I'm
Oh.
trying to make this. I'm trying to make this work better, so we don't
Um,
all die.
Eric,
Does-
what you're discovering is that it's not making it more efficient. It's just changing that path that it's taking through your body. No, it's not helping you essentially.
Okay.
Thought about blowing your hand off for a second, but
Mhm.
all right, where are we at? I keep losing track of how many successes and failures I have.
I think it was all successes. I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure there was one success on the last round, which means that we are not there yet. This is a basically go until you succeed. So there isn't a fail, like if you fail a certain amount of times, then the game is over. It's changes based on whether or not you get to a number of successes before you die.
Dodor, heal us.
So, oh yeah, Dodor is kind of hanging out. We could have Dodor do a little healing. In the meantime, everybody's still connected. Make me a con save, and I will pull
Can
up.
I try to dispel magic on her to lessen the effect?
Ooh, I had not thought of that, but yeah, I would allow that. It'll be a roll. Link dispel magic for me. Oh, there it is.
It's a caster check.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and make me an intelligence check.
I would like to counterspell his dispel magic.
And counterspell your counterspell.
Kappa, with a 10 on your Constitution save, you can't counterspell anyone.
Can't do shit.
That is gonna be another one where Crixus is the only success.
I'm pretty good at con saves until they matter, apparently. When I'm, trying to steal power for myself.
No! I rolled so good.
Oh,
I
no.
got a 21 on my dispel.
Okay. I'm gonna say that your dispel magic. Actually, no. I'm gonna say your dispel magic lowers the DC of this check. So instead of its normal DC, I'm gonna let you roll a D8 and decrease the DC of this roll by whatever you roll.
Better not roll a 1.
Oh, no inspiration for this one.
Hey!
Hey!
Ooh.
Hmm.
So instead of only Crixus passing, that means Kappa is the only failure,
Oh, Kappa.
which of course is the person with the least amount of HP.
Oh, yeah.
Kappa is gonna take 19 lightning
Ooh.
damage. Everyone
Ooh.
else will take half. So 9.
Oof.
Kappa goes down.
Kappa's unconscious.
Kappa's unconscious. And then
Dodor, heal.
second one.
Dodor is gonna definitely dump a healing word into you real quick.
Yeah, Kappa went down, and then my ability, he pops back up at 1.
Oh, cool. Kappa will. We're still gonna put a. Actually, we're gonna do a mass healing word real quick here. So that is.
Oh, fuck yeah.
What is +4? Okay. So everybody gains 6 HP.
Thanks,
Uh,
Dodor.
and
Ah.
since you're on the deck, actually, Dodor will just come up and touch you, and also dump a cure wounds into you.
Does Dodor have
Oh,
Beacon of Hope?
yeah.
Does Dodor have Beacon of Hope? I don't know.
Beacon of Hope?
I don't see Beacon of Hope. Can cost Wall of Fire.
Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot she's that
Ooh.
kind of cleric.
The light.
Yeah, she's us.
So Dodor would probably upcast this a bit. So an additional 10 healing to Kappa.
17 total.
All right.
I'm right back to where I was before I got knocked unconscious.
On that, so because you ended up with that many successes instead of failures, you're much better off. Eliwick sees you do that, sees what is happening with that, and she is going to make a quick check. Okay. Eliwick runs downstairs. I would like everyone touching the wire to make a Constitution saving throw. Sojourner, if you want to do your dispel again, I would allow that again to lower the DC.
Yeah. We're gonna try it one more time.
Ooh, but people are rolling good now.
What?
Hey!
All right, give me that roll, Sojourner. Let's see if you can decrease this DC for Kappa.
Oh, just a 17 this time.
With a 17, it is not gonna. Well, wait a minute. Hold on. With a 17, I'll let you roll a D4.
Hey,
Nice.
Does that move Kappa? to
But
a
is it
success?
enough?
Would Dodor also try to add Dispel Magic to bring it down any further as well?
I don't know if Dispel Magic would stack like that.
If it because it's coming from the same source, I would say no, because normally same source doesn't stack. You can't drink a potion of growth and then have enlarge cast on you because they're both from technically the same spell source of enlarge.
Same with drinking a potion of heroism and having blessed cast on you.
I want to see if Reyna has anything that would be helpful.
Spell magic, counterspell.
Reyna doesn't have Dispel Magic. But since Sojourner's already casting it, it wouldn't matter. Reyna has Absorb Elements.
Did she cast that on me? It's self, right?
It is a self spell. I'm gonna say this. So that 4 on Sojourner lowers the DC to a 15. So you all would succeed anyhow, which is good. So everyone is going to take 3 lightning damage. Sojourner, make one for your
Here we
wire.
go.
But I think this is gonna, if I am not mistaken.
Oh damn, Wire's holding on this time.
All right, wire will only take 3. So that is all right. In that case, the clouds above you have now calmed. The water that you're in is not still, but it is not screwing you around quite so much as it was. Kappa, the person in your arms relaxes.
Oh. We did it, guys. We Guardians of the Galaxy, that shit.
Sojourner, the dispel magic idea, fucking clutch.
Man, I was trying to figure it out.
All of you, actually, yeah, I mean, all of you can. Give me investigation checks. I'll do one for Reyna since I know she's good at it.
And Dodor?
I mean, I can do one for Dodor, but
Dodor, you got any more healing? I'm about to pass out again.
Reyna investigation.
Oh, wait, hold on. I pull one of the patches off of my robe of many items because I've gone through them and I think I know what they are now. The patch I pull, where is it? Here we go. 4 red orbs. I believe these are either going to be 4 health potions or 4 alchemist.
Shouldn't you save those? We have a healer.
Spell slots.
I mean, we're on the boat. We should be
Fair.
alright.
I mean, also, if they're Alchemist Fire, that's a great item. I love Alchemist Fire.
Yeah, those are.
I never use those. I got like 1,000 of them on Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, I always am like, oh yeah, I'll save those for later.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
absolutely use them in Boulder's Gate. I'm throwing barrels of grease and oil all over the place.
Ooh,
Backpack
I
bones?
use them. I use them in D&D because there's a really fun combo. If you go as a high elf and take like Firebolt, you can throw, and then you go with the rogue. I think it's a thief. You can bonus action interact with objects, so you can throw a pot of oil on them, Firebolt, light them on fire. It's an action to put that out. Then you throw the alchemist fire on them. So now they're constantly burning for 2 actions. So it takes an action for each.
I have just recently figured out that dipping your weapon in fire is really effective
Oh yeah.
Oh,
because
never
like
done that either.
Even
yeah,
if you're
not
on
ha-
fire yourself, you can still dip in it on yourself.
yeah, or like if you have a
Yeah.
candle in your inventory, you can free action drop it, then bonus action dip your weapon and then attack with it. So if you
Really?
especially
Just
if
a
you're
candle?
using if you just like right click on something in your inventory and drop it, it doesn't cost you anything.
Note to self. Got it. Thank you.
Yeah, it's very, very handy. Sojourner, that would be 4 potions of healing that take the place of that patch on the ground.
Standards.
They are standards.
I will give them all to Kappa.
Kappa, take those potions.
Yeah, what are they? Standard?
Yeah, I think that's 2d4 plus 2.
2.
If I take them as an action, it's full?
It's full. And since we're not in combat, you can just kind of do that.
So yeah,
Yes, that's
that would be
good.
40 HP total if you did that way.
40?
Because it's 2d4 plus 2 each, which is 10 each at max.
Oh, fuck yeah. So that makes me from 14 to 54?
Indeed.
I am 3 off of max HP. I feel great.
Good, my friend.
All
I
right.
feel like I could survive that all over again.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
This being sits just kind of in the middle of you. Kappa, do you let them go,
I
or are you keeping the bear hug on?
think a one-armed bear hug because I'm not just gonna leave them on the deck, but also Crixus help me up.
Yeah, I
They're
got
actually
her. I
heavier
got
than
her.
thought.
Yeah, I got
Okay.
it. I got it. I'll go. I'm not that smoking, but I'll move over and help.
Eliwick comes back up the stairs, carrying a bunch of the smaller orbs running towards Sojourner, and then she's like, "Oh, I guess did we do it?"
We
Yeah,
did it.
Yeah, we're done.
I mean, we did
Huh.
something,
Barely.
that's for sure.
Don't know. I kind of poke her a little bit. Hey, you okay?
Are you poking the person on the ground?
The goddess, yes.
Uh,
Not like poking, just like, hey, you good?
Gonna
she's
poke
just
the
like
goddess.
if you've let her go,
Yeah.
she's kind of like on her hands and knees, just like breathing heavily as her body kind of solidifies into a more like human appearance. Her hair continues to just like almost look like a storm cloud, as behind her though, as she kind of digs her fingers into the deck
Hey,
as
no, don't destroy the ship.
as she stands and just kind of looks over the group of you. Is like, who the hell are you people?
The ones
We
that
are
saved you?
the
Yeah,
Alright.
your
And
saviors.
that's where we're gonna call it for today.
Aww.
We need a group name.
I agree.
I thought
We
you were
are the Mighty
Aragonis's crew.
No.
Yeah, but Aragonis is dead now, so we need a new group name.
All right.
We were the Aragoonies, but
Oh, that's right. That's what it was.
The Elf Smashers.
As we close out today, I'm gonna do one quick thing for Reyna since she would definitely do this.
we'll level up again. Wow, how generous.
25. Reyna is going to run up to Sojourner. And Sojourner, how does it work if things are inside you and someone wants them?
Huh.
I assume generally it would be like a grapple attempt on that if I were unwilling.
Okay. Reyna is gonna run up to you and basically try and grab the orb inside you.
I'll let her.
Okay. I'll let Reyna decide what she wants to do with that at the beginning of next session, but she would definitely notice that something has happened there. Anyhow, we will pick up here next week. I am back at work next week, so as long as the Starlink, that's what it's called, as long as that is working, then everything should be good.